Merry Christmas everyone and welcome to Convoy 36. We're live in Ukraine. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this hat. Well, so am I. And for this you can actually blame my co-host this time, Anna. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for becoming a raccoon for us, and I'm really happy to be today with all of you guys. My name is Anna, I'm from Ukraine, but today I'm Santa's helper.
And as always, you can see we've brought a lot of goodies for the defenders. And as you're watching the video, for each unit, there will be a little code on the corner. I'm not sure which part of the screen it might be, so I'm going to press them all. If you like that unit, please comment with that code so we can total them up and give feedback on your favourites and give them more support. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and your families. Let's get started, yeah?
And share, subscribe and like.
NAFO! Слава Україні! Слава нації! Смерть ворогам! Україна! Понад усе! Путін!
And we continue with the best ever Christmas presents because they make this world a safer place and Ukrainian armed forces stronger. And I'm really honored to meet guys from Azov, 12th Brigade NGO. I know that you represent two different directions in your work. Could you tell us a little bit how will you use this two strong, beautiful trucks and a Mavic drone?
Автівки використовуються для потреб наших бійців.
The vehicles are used for the needs of our soldiers. They are used as evacuation vehicles, as well as the transportation of ammunition and provisions.
Елементів цепочки логістики. Тобто є авто, є в бійців все.
The need for provisions is one of the most important elements of the logistics chain.
How do you think, what is vital for, very important for our victory in the coming months, years?
In the coming days, in coming years, we see that FPV drones will be one of the most powerful units and stuff that can help us to defend our positions, to help our infantry, to stop enemy assaults on the armored units, armored vehicles, or other types of assaults our positions. So the most items that we need it's almost obviously trucks, FPV drones, and drones like Mavic to make possible see the enemy and strike them.
And one of the greatest things in this really challenging times is perhaps the support that we feel from all the people who made this possible, who brought so many cars, so many drones, so many beautiful things that save Ukrainian and lives and people who back us up. Maybe there is something you would like to say to our viewers and those who helped collect for the cars.
And one thing that I forgot to say, that our victory is impossible without help people, and their support is very important to make everything that we can do now. and this is very cool, and I'm very grateful for all of them who support us and help our units.
On behalf of my company and the battalion, I want to thank you.
Big thank you.
Thank you so much for your service, and these are the patches. May they bring you luck
Thank
and
you.
help neutralize more enemies.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you ATP Geopolitics and their subscribers for collecting money on this car, on this drone, to help us to make possible rotations, to find enemies, to stop their assaults. And thank you all, guys. Slava Ukraini!
I am a combat medic of 79 Airborne Assault Brigade. My brigade heroically resisting Russian invaders in Pokrovsk and Kherson regions of Donetsk Oblast. Every day and night my heroically soldiers, my brave brothers repel enemy attacks, risking our lives to save and protect peace and security of democratic world. I'd like to send on behalf of our brigade and the people of Ukraine to you, my friends, to help us save lives of our soldiers.
Mate, what a lovely intro. Good to see you again.
Oh yeah, man. Maybe more question or
I've got lots of questions. Mate.
Yeah, okay.
First of all,
Yeah.
I actually drove this truck here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what do you think about it?
The best truck I've ever driven.
Yeah.
You're a very lucky man.
I'll try it. You know, we have problem. Yesterday, 2 bombs blows near our stabilization point.
Yeah.
No one died. It's God bless them.
Thank God.
But we have damage to medical cars and 1 KAYFARIKI. It would be a great present for our unit. It will make a good job and
Mate, this is good timing.
timely and
there.
efficiently
Yeah.
evacuation of our wounded soldiers, you know.
And you're in a difficult direction at the moment in Pokrovsk,
Yeah,
right?
we have problem because for a few weeks we can say that the circle are closed and a lot of civil people, you know, can stay on the occupied territory, you know, but we need to save them too, and this car could help us to make the good job.
So is that a big problem in that area now, not just helping your fellow soldiers, but also
Yeah.
civilians getting
Yeah.
injured from...
No, because we don't care who you are, or you a soldier or you a civil, your life need to be rescued.
Of course. And I think the last time we met, you met the other guy that was
Yeah.
the Belgium guy, didn't he? Whose dad had been like chief
yeah.
medical officer in the Belgian
Yeah.
army.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
I
Amazing.
saved the picture of his father.
Yes.
It was a great history to us, and I understand that's why he help us to protect
It's
our
incredible.
country. Yeah, no.
And this time, I drove this with the lady that's standing there, Liisa. Like,
Oh.
are you going to join in? Come and stand here and like
Thank you very much.
help us hold this flag. Like,
Okay.
stand in the middle.
Here on the center, please.
Yeah, there we go. Right. So, Liisa, like, how many of these have you fundraised now? KAYFARIKI vehicles?
So this year, this is the 6th one, and we just finished the 7th one, which will come next month.
Oh, it's a great job. Thank you very much. Thank you for your supporting us. Together we're strong. Slava Ukraini!
Heroyam Slava.
Дякую. Дякую.
Should we have a look in the truck?
Yeah,
Should we go for a
let's-
little walk
let's
just
see.
to keep warm? In the truck, can you, for everyone watching the video, like tell us a bit? You see, like up there, the control panel, the lights. You know,
yeah,
what's the difference? Why? What's the difference between the different lighting, like the blue light or the red light? Just explain to people.
When you gave some support to wounded soldiers in the front line, we use red light, because red light more difficult to find in the wood, or when some intelligence drones of Russian army flying, they couldn't see red light, and it can masquerade the car. White light, it's for surgical. You know, you see more efficiently, and we can use white when we go on the road more closer to stabilization point, or even for a civil hospital. This car will be more complicated. We use more medical devices. When some of units asking us, we can brought it oxygen mask or cardio monitor or something like that, or a defibrillator. But we have 2 seats in this car. It could be 2 light ones or 1 heavier. You know, it's like a gradation, or you know, can took 8 or even 10 wounded soldiers. You know, it's big truck. It's very cool.
So you would put 8 or 10 people in the back of this?
If we need to do that, 10 people can be in this truck, you know. And it's we try the car before. It's very fast, you know, and it looks like 4x4 4-wheel drive, and the roads very bad, and when it snows or rainy, it's a lot of mud, you know. You need trucks like that.
So that's, so I understand, and everyone understands, right? Like, some people have got injured, different injuries. This truck's going to appear. The back will open, pile them all in, and drive very fast.
Very fast, because a lot of FPV drones.
Because there'll be the FPV drones, and get them to the stabilization point.
For the next level of help.
It's very hard to put in words, but I just want to say thank you, because I think it's very important for you to know that in Estonia, and that all the people who donated to this campaign, they really think that you are also protecting us, not just Ukraine. Because we see that, you know, you are fighting evil, so we are very grateful to you.
Thank you very much for your support. I knew it's difficult to do, but we're trying to protect not our, but your world and our peace, our families, our lives. It's just for you. When when I see your face, I knew the person who I protect. Thank you very much.
And she's a very good driver, so if you need a Kasivac driver up at the front, I'm sure she's happy to get involved. Is that, you know, I'll speak on your behalf.
I need to call. I need to call to my chief. Maybe we need
exactly.
Medical sister.
We'll connect you.
It's for you, for souvenir. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Every day and night we repel enemies' attacks, risking our lives to security and peace of democratic world. On behalf of our brigade and people of Ukraine, we thanks to you that you collect the money of these beautiful cars, and we thanks to unicorns, to heroes, for your helping to save lives of our soldiers. Thank you for your supporting us. Thanks for all. Together we strong, together we Ukraine. Slava Ukraini! Heroyam Slava!
I wanted to be able to help Ukraine win what is, to me, the beginning of the battle for the Western way of life and the rule of law. It is important to me that the West wins. And that is how and why I got involved. The most surprising moment is just the community and how much everyone works together to make sure that we succeed in this. And that is, I've been on 2 of the convoys, and on both convoys, people that are on the convoy are willing to help each other in order to, share resources and share experience and help each other out to make the convoys a success. And that was very gratifying and surprising that there was such an active community to support us. The people cleared the intersections for us and let us through as a group, and they were waving and smiling, and that was very gratifying and surprising to get so much support in Poland just randomly when a bunch of our trucks started driving through. This mission is important because we in the West need to win. Anything that we do in the West, in America, in Europe, is so small, and the lever is so long that we are able to multiply our efforts so greatly. That is why people should support this. It's a huge force multiplier to be able to support Ukraine, the soldiers of Ukraine, to win this war.
It's amazing, seriously.
These are big drones, right?
It's the pink of Donetsk, the girls of Donetsk, always pink.
The girls of Donetsk with the Queen Hornet, Wild Hornet drone, right? This is like 17-inch FPV bomber drone.
It's one of the best.
So we're going to use this to take revenge, right?
Today, maybe.
Yeah, today. Wow. Wow, we can make it.
We go fast to Donetsk.
We're going to make it a short interview. You're going to take these and you're going to put a pretty big bomb on the bottom.
Yeah.
And
it's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm very sorry about your brother.
Yeah, it's very hard because 1 week ago the NAFO car was destroyed.
Yeah.
And we lost 1 guy and 2 injured. Yeah, so done.
And these will take the necessary revenge,
yeah? And walk and smiling and yes, and fucking die Russians. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. So it is Christmas time. What else do you want for Christmas?
Oh, the drone like this is amazing.
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah. Absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Seriously.
Yeah. And what would he like for Christmas?
More drones.
These happy? Yeah, everyone's happy with the drones.
Yeah, take some. Yeah.
That's what I said.
We have so I won't keep you long because it is cold and you want to get back and use the drones.
Yes, of course. It's a surprise for my commanders, our commander, because we don't know about this. It's a surprise.
Really?
It's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. It's very important to support Ukraine, the front line continues. Without the NAFO, it's not possible to work on the front line. If we don't have the car from the NAFO, I don't know how to working on the front line with my boys and my battalions. So thank you to you, thank you to the NAFO and Ragnar Sass. Thank you so much, seriously.
A pleasure, no, absolute pleasure, because what you're going to go and do, and I'll give you the patch, is these drones are going to bring the death, right?
Yes,
to the Russians.
Will be so much.
And we're going to make Russia small again, yeah?
Oh, so nice! Yes!
So, I'm going to put that. No, I'll put it there on the front, mate. There you go.
Our main goal is hunting for air defense systems and radars and electronic warfare of our enemy.
That's become a rather critical area to be working in this war, isn't it?
Yeah. The more targets we destroy, the easier for our artillery reconnaissance and our drones is to search for new and hunt for new targets.
So because the enemy are using electronic warfare, I'm guessing you're detecting their signals and trying to locate it? Something like this? Just explain to people.
Yeah, I cannot tell you like in details because
no,
that's,
please don't.
Yeah, but basically we do have some specific military equipment and we can I can say we can see those kind of things, radars, air defense systems, warfare, and after we localize more or less the coordinates, we can fly there and basically destroy it.
So something gives a signal, it gets located, something goes and blows it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
More or less,
and,
very easy.
And how successful are you at that process?
Our unit destroyed at least 30 plus air defense systems, like S-400 Buk.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and I cannot tell you more, but we destroyed some really specific military equipment like Predel. Yeah, basically very specific equipment.
No, but an S-400 air defense system is like crazy expensive, isn't it, in the Russian terms, I think?
It is expensive, but the major advantage of destroying such system is not the cost, but the process of development of new system is quite long, and the more we destroy, the harder for Russians to create new systems and introduce them into the field.
Yeah, it's quite a complex thing, right? And with hopefully with sanctions, it's a bit harder for them to produce it quickly, basically, yeah. And am I right in saying that you haven't been doing electronic warfare in the army your whole life, have you? Is it something you had a different life before the full-scale invasion?
Yes, you're right. I'm a software engineer, engineering manager before war, and during the war I'm UA officer.
And did you do like startups as well? Were you sort of in the tech startup world?
Yes. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't even in the YC program 2016.
Wow.
Yeah, as a software engineer, not as a founder, but and of course I know Ragnar and all his.
Do you? Right,
yeah. He's very famous in startup community.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And how are you going to use this truck?
Well, to be honest, trucks, pickups are like the very important units for transportation, and they are mobile. So the specific of our brigade is that we need to go through long distances, so we travel a lot. We are the only brigade in Ukraine, and that's why we work everywhere, like from the north to the south.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And best of luck with that incredibly important work.
Thank you.
It sounds like you're doing amazing things, and I hope you and the team continue to be successful.
Yeah.
And also that you can get back to normal startup life soon.
That's my dream. Sooner or later I will come back.
Good. I hope that dream comes true soon, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Jake, I want to thank you and your subscribers for buying this car. It will help us to find and destroy a Russian air defense system. Thank you so much. Slava Ukraini!
We are the 6th Ranger Regiment. These are Special Operations Forces.
Yeah, and I can see it on his. So they are Ukrainian Rangers, right? So is that based on the sort of the US model of the US Rangers? Is it that?
Yes, we often communicate with them, work and train with them.
They might perform, say, a combat mission, and then they'll have like a sort of a lessons learned and knowledge sharing afterwards?
Yeah, sometimes it happens. It's very cool. We can even analyze with them after work what went wrong during the mission, why it went wrong, and so on.
What sort of level of selection process do they have to go through to be Rangers?
To begin with, this is a psychological test. It is very difficult and not everyone passes it successfully.
In terms of having the right mindset to be a Ranger?
It is not necessary to be 2 meters tall or to be a super athlete. In our business, the main thing is to make the right decision quickly.
Very interesting. And wish them all the best with the new unit. The truck that we're giving them today is actually fundraised by this guy, Jake Bro, who is also ex-US military. You're going to get the truck, and I'm also going to give you a patch of his face that I can put on your arm with your Rangers badge.
We also have gifts.
There we go, mate.
And we also have presents for you.
Thank you. And I have one for your brothers here as well.
We managed to buy everyone a gift. Please distribute them to those who will like it.
Wow.
I think everyone will like it.
Thank you.
And these keychains for cars.
Oh, man,
and we have also prepared our flag.
The Ranger, mate, look at that. SSO Rangers flag. And can I introduce Alex here as well? Like, Alex actually drove the truck from Tallinn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much for the patches and good luck on your future missions.
That's not all.
What? No way! What? There
is also a flag signed by our guys. We managed to sign it before leaving at night.
Wow! Is that it? Is there more? Oh my god.
We had a little time to prepare. We did not know the sizes. And we are giving you such beautiful t-shirts.
Well, thanks, mate.
It's really cool.
I hope that we can get this war won and finished soon, and that they will be able to travel to America and meet their US Ranger friends.
We recently attended a course in the United States. It was a very cool course. We liked it. If it wasn't for their help, I don't know if we would have lasted that long. Hello Jake, my call sign is Mongoose. I'm from the 6th Ranger Regiment. I'm very grateful to you and your caring subscribers who helped us to buy such a good vehicle. We will be working in the Donetsk sector, and the vehicle will help us to perform combat missions.
Hello, I'm Alex.
Hello,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. I guess I saw you here maybe a couple of months ago, yeah?
Yeah, I think so, I think so.
So, you wanna ask why we need this truck?
Why do you need the truck? Do you need it? Or can we give it to someone else, actually?
No, actually yes. No. Our miners will use this truck. Here in Ukraine we have a national program, a bird occupant, and we have some thermobar spills for all guys who came to Ukraine in Donbass. Now winter, now cold, freeze. We wanna
warm them up.
Warm them up, all occupants, all Russians.
And you're talking about, so people that are watching this on the internet will now have like a video, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, you're talking about the drone going along, dropping the thermite off the bottom of it, right? And like burning.
Yeah, we have a small squad of drones, we call it dragons. Who saw Game of Thrones actually knows how dragons works. All occupant was happy.
And this truck is going to that unit, is it?
Yep, this truck coming to Donbass tomorrow, I guess. And I hope this truck serve us as well all next year. I hope.
I hope so too. It's a Toyota Hilux, the king of trucks. And
this is Alex, kid of all trucks.
Not me. No, this. In fact, this truck. This man here. Why don't you come here? Meet this man.
Oh.
So, he paid for this truck.
Oh man, bless you.
He's paid for the truck. He's flown from the US to Tallinn and then driven all the way from Tallinn to here Just to give it to you personally.
It's your first time?
Second time.
Second time in Ukraine?
Yeah, second time.
After war, we teach all Americans how to fight with Russians. And maybe with Chinese, but we cut this, yeah, from video. So many people I saw here in all convoys from different part of our world, and it's very important to understand here all democratic and free people from all world support Ukraine. Thanks you, man.
Thank you.
Come back again.
Absolutely,
And
will
all
do.
you come back again when the war finished. We have a disco rave party, alcohol culture, and maybe what. And after move to Ibiza with Alexei.
Right, we have one other thing now as well. So, you get to pick a patch. You either get No to the Hammer and Sickle, right, this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Or Budanov, dressed up as Santa, holding a bomb, giving it to Putin. What do you choose?
I guess with Putin, yeah. But I saw yesterday all your taste Ukrainian alcohol, so you know what to do. And this patches from our brigade and our battalion for you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Once again.
You bet.
From the very beginning of the full-scale war, I joined to the GUR company. This is a youth movement that was founded in Kyiv. GUR was created by guys who are fierce fans of Dynamo Kyiv. They are hooligans.
Hooligans boy.
Right division, yeah?
They were activists who prevented illegal construction. They prevented the demolition of ancient architectural monuments so that some supermarket or store would not be built instead. We were at the defense of Kyiv. Later, after the Russians left, we met our commander, the legendary hero of Ukraine, Dmytro Kotyubailo, and joined his battalion.
Ми познайомились з командиром легендарним Героєм України Дмитро Коцюбайло і приєднались до нього в батальйон.
We stayed in Bakhmut for a very long time. In Kupiansk, then again in Bakhmut, then again in Kupiansk, then toured all over Donetsk and Luhansk regions. We were engaged in assault operations. We had equipment, drones, and ground operations are now in place.
Дрони, наземні роботи з'явились на даний момент.
Can he explain what they're using today with their unmanned systems and robots?
Дякую вам за допомогу. Тому що раніше війна була.
First of all, thank you for your help, because earlier the war was some more artillery-based. Now it is progressing very much. There are various drones, electronic warfare systems that prevent drones from attacking, AGS-type turrets, a machine gun, and even a grenade launcher.
Є в наявності наземні роботизовані системи.
Now there are ground-based robotic systems that evacuate the wounded, deliver ammunition, and there are robots with machine guns that can fire at enemy targets and thus save the lives of our soldiers.
Поражати цілі ворожі і тим самим зберігати життя наших бійців.
So it's like a robot light machine gun position. You move it forwards to lay down covering fire? Like, is that how it works?
Це як доросла іграшка. Є робот, в тебе є пульт.
It looks like an adult toy. There is a robot and a remote control. The control is Steam Deck, if anyone understands what it is. And you just control the robot remotely, like in a game. Therefore, it is very important to have good communication in such robots, which unfortunately the enemy can suppress. So you need to constantly improve the communication system, constantly upgrade, buy better spare parts, and so on. This is very important. because the robot can be lost if it loses contact with the operator.
This man drove the truck all the way from Tallinn for you. And the truck was fundraised by Jake Bro. This guy raised 1.2 million with his community. These two gentlemen are going to present you a patch of his face that you can wear. Wow. So you can operate your remote machine gun with Jake's face on your arm.
It will help. Thank you.
Something I never thought I'd be saying to anyone in my life.
Yes, I guess so.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It drives very nicely.
There you go. And you also get his second patch.
One, so. But so we tested up to 150. All good. We consume very little. Fuel.
So yeah, thank you, mate. Good luck.
All the best. Good.
And let's get the wall finished so you can get back to watching Dynamo Kyiv again soon.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jake Bro and his followers for raising funds for this wonderful vehicle that will be used in combat missions in the Pokrovsk sector.
Slava Ukraini!
Hello everyone, I'm joined by Ryman, 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. Merry Christmas, mate. How are you?
Merry Christmas to you too.
Can I give you a hand?
Oh yes, please, please. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Mate. Yeah, perfect. So, Ryman, we've met before a couple of times.
Yes. You're helping a lot.
We're trying. But you're busy. How has it been going?
Everything is changing all the time, and at the same time, nothing has changed. So we work hard to keep our responsibility area. We work hard to keep on other areas.
There's more coming as well, right?
Yes.
I think in total we've got 16.
Exactly.
How quickly are you going to use them all?
It all depends. It depends on your enemy. It depends on weather condition. It depends on your mistakes, on your engineering mistakes. It depends on the electronic warfare efforts of your infantry that is also moving. And well, that's the good case, because if they will drop Mavic, then they will get it into the battalions. They will. Yeah. It will stay in our hands. But the rule is that we have. If we have, I would say, like 6 Mavics in our foxhole. Yeah. Then it is very like a panic mode. Not panic mode, but it is really it giving anxiety. Yeah. Because it can go so that for a whole week or 2 weeks we do not lose anything. Yeah. But you can lose this in 2 days.
So and like you said, you have friendly electronic warfare fire, right?
Yes.
Everything's operating on similar frequencies.
Exactly, and you will. I will never ever say anything bad to our infantry guys, who just felt they heard something, they felt anxiety, they switch it on, because this is their lives.
Exactly, mate. Look at this. You're going to get some more patches.
This is beautiful.
The fundraiser was with Ukraine Matters. He's a big YouTuber. You're going to get Kursk as Ukraine, Roman. And deeper and deeper, Ukraine Matters in a lovely triangle shape. I will let you go and get back into the warmth, mate, because as everyone, well, they can't see on the camera, right? But there's a lot of very cold-looking people all standing behind there that are trying to look happy, but they're clearly not, mate. So that's one. That's 2. Good luck,
Thanks.
Mate. Good to see you. And I hope these serve you well. Thank you very much.
They will. I want to thank you, Ukraine Matters, and thanks to your subscribers for this wonderful Christmas gift. for these 9 drones, 6 Pro drones and 3 night vision drones.
I am so honored not to be just a part of NAFO, but to be a host today. And this is a magical time. Christmas is coming, and at the same time as we film this video, it is a serious air raid alert with potential kinzhals coming in our direction. And that makes me even more grateful for all of your support that literally saves thousands of Ukrainian lives. And this is a car that we've managed to collect together. Thank you so much, because it will help Ukrainian fighters on the front lines. And I'm honored to meet our unit, 67th Brigade. I know that 67th Brigade is one of the bravest. We've heard a lot about the missions that you had on Lemansky direction in Serebryantski Lis. The war of the 21st century is very different, and we know that drones play an extremely important role and extremely important visits to various Russian military objects. I know my viewers on the channel love Russian geography lessons when we discover more about various locations in Russia based on the destructions of legitimate military objects there. So we also collected a number of drones that will strengthen the brigade, and it's super important for the intelligence direction. Maybe you can share some words about the usage of drones in the modern warfare?
We use drones for their intended purpose, for reconnaissance. Sometimes we drop ammunition from drones. Drones are very important to us, because without drones we would be blind and see nothing. We will not notice the enemy and neutralize them.
Thank you so much for your service, and thank you so much for your support and making this service stronger and safer. This is our patch.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I joined the 69th Sniffing Brigade because of my brother Jussi, who knew Ragnar, who motivated him to join in 2022. And then Jussi got me to join in 2023, and that's how I ended up doing 5 convoys so far. Every time we do these handovers that we're doing now, seeing the soldiers and talking to the soldiers and hearing how grateful they are for all the aid, I think that's what stays on my mind, or comes to my mind first when thinking about that. But there are many others as well. Ukraine needs our help. There are no units that have too much material. They all need some. And with the 69th Sniffing Brigade, when we bring material to Ukraine, all the money, all the driving is done by volunteers, and all the money gets used to buy trucks and drones. So units that need them the most get them the most, and because of that, it's extremely important to stay with Ukraine, and especially now that negotiations might start, Ukraine needs to be strong and be supported as much as possible to give them leverage. So as much as possible, we need more and more help, and hopefully people will continue to donate like they have, and that we'll get many more trucks and drones to Ukraine.
How long have you been fighting for?
Like from the beginning of full scale.
Yeah.
Like almost like 3 years, and mine was like 2.5.
Did you get injured in combat, or
no, it's just issues with health. I had cancer, so it's like it was some a bit of problem to be like a sergeant of a company, and with all that health issues, so it's needed some stuff to do.
Life throws these challenges at you, doesn't it?
A bit, a bit.
No, he didn't tell all the stuff. We hit the mines 2 years ago on the armored vehicle, and we almost died.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe
maybe
I can start with that story. Then.
Yeah, we have a few situations.
Like before, we was like assault guys.
Yeah.
We wasn't drone team. We wasn't drone squad at all, and we was like on the counteroffensive in Zaporizhia. We was attacking on with on wraps on Max Pro. And like when our guys went to the tree line, we was going back to for taking other guys, and we hit the mines, and it was like a big explosion. Like it was big 3 of us, but like everyone stayed alive.
So the MRAP worked then, the Max Pro protected you?
It definitely worked, because like the explosion was huge. It was not just a mine, it was like artillery shell under it. So it was pretty huge.
So it was one of because the Russians do that quite often, don't they, where they rig explosives together to make it bigger.
So it was like some like anti-tank mine, and underneath was like big shell.
So so that was a moment, and after that,
one of them, let's say.
And since then, you've stopped doing so much assault work, and you're now more working with drones, right?
It like let's say in spring on Donbass, we was like we still have our company, and like we have already drone guys in our company who work with it, and it was like the most important thing, because it's the eyes, you destroy enemy who approach you, and everything. Like infantry guys, they know what's going on, because like they not always can see what's upside and like further. So and step by step we start to like moving to the drone thing, because like it's let's say like the thing which keeps the progress on, and which like helping a lot to everyone.
And have you started seeing the strike drone technology change yet? So for example, have you got anything that's got target lock for the final mile or anything like this?
For like the big quadra drones, working on this technology. Like the guys made the roads, and like it goes by itself and drop munition, and then come back, and they bring it back on the pult.
So you just interesting. So you've set like a combat mission, and then I guess you're watching it with a reconnaissance drone as well at the same time.
You're watching from the reconnaissance drone how it goes, and like looking that all done and all successfully.
So it's Christmas time, and like we started to bring some presents. Like if Santa could bring you some other things to drop on the orcs, what would it be?
What would it be?
What else would you need, for presents to help you continue fighting?
For presents, it's like more drones and more FPVs. Like always. Because it's like every day need like one drone could go for one mission. Like by nowadays weather, it's like it could freeze, like it could went off because of the battery or something, and just fall, and like you already lost one piece.
Well, the ones that you've got here were fundraised by this guy, Jake Bro, in his Christmas campaign.
Nice.
And him and his community raised $1.2 million. Which is the third time this year they've raised that amount of money.
That's great.
Thanks to them that you've got at least these ones here.
Today our units are on the Bakhmut road between Bakhmut and Slaviansk, and also in the Kupiansk direction. The Russians are the main problem for Ukraine, for Baltic countries like Estonia, and for everyone in Europe. The more Russians we destroy, the better life will be for both Ukrainians and Estonians.
And this truck was fundraised by these two guys here, Jussi and Joni. I will bring them in if they come in and meet you. And they are from Finland. And we all know that the Finnish definitely hate the Russians.
You hate Russians, right?
Oh, yeah.
Since 2014, I had lived in Luhansk. I have been at war since 2014. Today my home is 180 kilometers away, and I have not been able to get there for 11 years. That is, our units are on the border of the Lugansk region, and I cannot get home.
So we have one other thing for him as well.
I invite them to Slaviansk. 3 weeks ago we had Lithuanians who brought night vision devices and gave us training. That is, we invite our Baltic friends to visit us so they can see how we destroyed the Russians. Because it's interesting in Kyiv, but it's more interesting there.
I will, I'll say on their behalf that, they're more than happy to drive the truck with you back to the Donbass, tomorrow. He now gets to pick his favourite patch. Do you want? No to the hammer.
This is a cool one.
You're picking it? No, like that. You haven't even seen the other. Also for his colleague then, he can pick. Do you want the Suomi Battalion, Finland with Ukraine? Or do you want Budanov dressed as Santa, holding a bomb, giving it to Putin? Which one? Oh, there. And I hope that he can get back to his home soon.
The weather is magnificent. Actually, it's -6 Celsius, and I still don't know how to transform it into Fahrenheit, but believe me, it is cold. We just had an air raid alert, but we are very motivated, and all because of your support, amazing people, and the community of Ukraine Matters that helped to get a truck for the Ukrainian GUR representatives, our intelligence snipers from Artan. And I'm really happy to be in this Christmas period with a fighter with the name Devil. Is it your call sign?
Devil.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your unit and what are you doing on the front lines?
На війні спочатку 2022 року.
I have been in the war since February 2022. For a year and a half, I was in a foreign legion. There were people from completely different countries with different ideas, with different cultures, but the war in Ukraine has united us all. I have been working in Artan for over a year. I really wanted to get into this unit. This unit performs very specific tasks. I am in a sniper group. I will not say how many of us there are and what tasks we perform. I can only say that after the war, a lot of movies will be made about our unit. I cannot say that we have a weak enemy. Anyone who thinks that we have a weak enemy, then they do not know anything about the enemy. The war consists of many little things. I have an interesting story about this. We had an assault. After the assault, Russians regrouped and started to attack us. We did our job, but the two of us had to wait it out at night. We spent the whole night in the trench. Mavic dropped mortar shells on us, and there was heavy shelling. But a small thing saved us – a poncho. If you keep a poncho at the distance of 30 to 50 centimeters from you, it dissipates your heat. And this poncho costs only 30–50 euros, but it saved the lives of 2 snipers. By this, I want to say that these little things can save lives.
Thank you so much for saving the world and reminding us that it's not just the war between Ukraine and Russia. It's between many authoritarian regimes like North Korea, China, Iran, and Russia, and all freedom-loving nations. And thank you for being with us, with Ukrainians, and thank you for backing up with details. Every detail matters and saves the life. And these are the patches from us, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to thank Ukraine Matters and its subscribers for their help in purchasing the car, the electronic warfare system, and much more. Thank you, friends. This brings us closer to the victory. Thank you once again. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to heroes.
what am I holding here?
This is RPG-22, which we use to hit the equipment in Kursk region.
Excellent. So it was used in combat then?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Successful shot?
Successful.
Ah, there we go. Like, it's a good trophy there. And what can he tell us about the work that his unit does?
Our special unit is mainly engaged in FPV operations. That is, we destroy enemy equipment, work with Mavic drops, and also directly contact the enemy.
Безпосередньо в контакті.
And where does he think FPV technology will go? Has he started using, for example, ones that have target lock technology?
Так, ми вже таке бачили.
Yes, we have seen these before. We have even used one. Even if the connection with the drone is lost, the target is still captured and the drone flies to it on its own.
I've got to say, he's got a very nice pair of sunglasses as well, hasn't he? Exactly. Yeah, you got to look good at these things. This man here.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Bill Cronenberg. I drove your truck from Tallinn.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. My pleasure.
And Bill, where are you from originally?
New York City.
New York.
New York.
Yes.
Not
the one here.
No. And yes, so we have a real international community of people that help in the charity, raise the funds, deliver the trucks. I think it's important that that the America, the UK, Estonia, Finland, Germany, all the nationalities here are still standing with you guys.
Yes, this is great. Thank you for all friends from NAFO. This is really important, and thank you for you do.
And it's Christmas, right? So, like, what do you want for Christmas? Do you want more Ray-Bans, trucks, rocket launchers? You know, what's important?
Probably, like all Ukrainians, we want one thing: the victory and peace. We want the whole friendly NAFO family to come to us after the war, and we will all celebrate and show what a beautiful, wonderful country we have. Kyiv, the capital, other cities. We want everyone to finally get together and shake hands and say thank you to each other.
The best unit, this one. We've just got Team Alex here. So if the guys can just introduce their unit and what they do.
We're working in the Zaporizhia sector. We destroy the enemy by various means. We are short of vehicles. Thank you very much for your help, because our unit lacks vehicles.
Well, it's your lucky day. It's because you've got two cars, and if I'd known you were all called Alex, you could have had them all. How long have you been fighting in the war for?
I've been here since the beginning of 2022.
What did you do before the war?
I'm a builder, a designer.
Okay, right. And you, Alex?
I've been in the army since the end of 2022. Before that, I was a driver.
Let's talk for a minute about who got the trucks, right? Because this is good, guys. I'm going to introduce this man here. What's your name?
Ben. My name is Ben. Nice to meet you. Ben. Alexander.
So Ben bought this truck for you.
I come from America, and I bought this truck in England. It comes from England. The steering wheel is on the wrong side.
We don't care what kind of steering wheel there is and which side it is on. The main thing is that everything works.
So Ben is from the United States. He flew all the way to Tallinn, bought the truck and drove it here, and he also brought you presents.
Because it's Christmas, I brought you some gifts. We have some thermal underwear for the cold, woolen underwear, and some gloves and some socks and some cigarettes and some treats for Christmas. Well, we think about you every day and wish you success.
Together, we will definitely defeat them.
The second truck was fundraised by the Dutch battalion, hence we have the MH17. the airline that was shot down, and I hope that these 2 trucks serve your unit well. Good luck, Alex. Take care, mate.
Hello, Dutch Battalion. I would like to express my gratitude to you from the 117th Brigade. This wonderful vehicle will help us a lot in destroying the enemy and completing our combat missions.
Виконувати нашу роботу.
How are you going to use the bus?
We have a large airplane that we're currently using. It requires 2 vehicles. One large vehicle carries the aircraft and components, and we plan to put the so-called ground control station in the other one. There are a lot of monitors, computers and equipment that control the aircraft.
Got it. So it's sort of fixed-wing reconnaissance drone, like Shark or Gore or that type of stuff, yeah? Yeah.
It is not only of the reconnaissance type. It can both conduct reconnaissance and strike.
To drop bombs?
Yes.
Wow. You know, it's Christmas, so is there any other presents that they want or they need?
We are very shy, so we will be happy with what they give us.
I'm going to give you a patch as well, but you're going to get to choose which one, because it's Christmas, guys. Yeah. Make Russia small again. Yeah. The traditional 69 Sniffing Brigade patch. Kyrylo Budanov, dressed as Santa, holding a bomb, giving it to Putin.
I'll take the last one, with the Budanov.
Which one? You want Budanov? Yeah. Oh, he wants the commander.
I would like to thank Klavs for his help in purchasing a vehicle that will help us destroy the enemy.
Який буде нам допомагати знищувати ворога.
When considering to go on such a trip, you need to make sure there's a good plan and there's a good working team behind this, and I think with the 69th Sniffing Brigade you are set to have a really resultful trip, and everything went well, and it was exactly as I imagined. This is my first trip and it went really good, and what motivates me is that I have the opportunity to deliver aid directly to the defenders and see how the ceremony is taking place, and it's really fulfilling to see the result. We not only deliver them the equipment and the vehicles, but also we transport the message that all over the world there are donors that care for their safety and want to make sure that the defenders can work effectively. And I think this is really touching. I would love to participate in future convoys as well, and I expect to see more NAFO trucks being delivered, so the supply does not dry up, because every NAFO truck means their lives saved. So on average 50 lives can be saved with a NAFO truck, and this is the most important help our defenders can get now. You have the highest return on your investment if you donate, and if you also contribute your time and your effort, it's like it's the best thing you can do, and I love it. 69th Sniffing Brigade is really good in delivering crucial aid to the requests from the front lines. Yeah, we get to the victory one truck by one truck.
Now we are in the Kherson direction. We are standing along the Dnipro river line. We're making progress, taking a bridgehead on the left bank, where we hold part of the left bank.
And we've got like all sorts of things, Christmas presents for them today. People can't see, but in here we have interceptor drones. We got a Starlink, you've got jammers.
This is our security, and this is our communication. And these are our legs. This project is designed to defeat the drones that are currently monitoring and flying over the Kherson region. I think with these drones and equipment, we will be able to hit the enemy's unmanned vehicles.
Roland, he's one of the key guys in the charity that actually buys and repairs and gets them ready. Come in, Roland.
Thank you very much. This will be a very good assistant in our work.
Roland, you get to present them with the special Close the Sky patch.
We would like to express our gratitude to Special Kherson Cat and its subscribers for their help in purchasing this vehicle, which will help us destroy the enemy and liberate our Ukraine from the invaders in the south of Ukraine, in the Kherson region. Glory to Ukraine! Glory to heroes!
Слава Україні і разом до перемоги!
We are an anti-tank platoon of the 1st Assault Battalion of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade. We destroy enemy heavy equipment. I want to tell you about Andriy, who helped us with this vehicle. We have been friends for 14 or 15 years. He has been living in Europe for a long time. He moved there before the full-scale invasion, and he has been helping all the time during the full-scale invasion. He has purchased and donated a lot of vehicles both through the NAFO community and other charitable foundations. He also helps with the purchase of drones, thermal imagers and radios.
Actually, apart from really awful things, this war demonstrates beautiful things. That is friendship, that is support, that is the understanding that good must prevail. New Year is coming and all people have their New Year resolutions. What is your New Year resolutions from the point of view of the Ukrainian armed forces?
We want to destroy as many enemies as possible. The more enemy we destroy, the better it will be for us. The more lives we can save.
Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for your support. And remember to join the community of NAFO and this channel. Share, subscribe and support us.
Hello, Andriy. The car is already here. Thank you for your donate. We will try to be as efficient as possible. Glory to Ukraine! This vehicle will be very useful. It will be used to bring ammunition and evacuate the wounded, as well as to perform tactical tasks. Thank you very much for giving us a good, hardy, powerful jeep. It will be a great help to us. Thank you very much.
This man here is from America, and he personally paid for this truck for your unit.
And I drove it down from Tallinn. It's a good truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to like it.
Sure, I know. Thank you.
We actually talked before. Pleasure to see you again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I hope you get good use out of it.
Thank you.
We had no problems with it. It ran fine.
Okay. Okay.
Goes fast.
Be sure it will use in correct way.
We thank Jeffrey for this wonderful vehicle that will serve our unit.
Well, there we have it. The end of Convoy 36. from a particularly cold Ukraine right now that you can probably see in the videos that everyone was a bit poor. But again, we've handed over 20 trucks, drones to the defenders of Ukraine that are having to suffer in much colder conditions than we've done over the past couple of hours here. So please do like this video, comment with the code of the units that you've liked, and I wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you all again very soon. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava.